Peace, love, light, elevation, gratitude, family. What's going on, man? It is January 7th. And I gotta say, man, it has been a phenomenal day. Phenomenal. I just wanna first and foremost just give a big shout out to Dr. B Serious, Billy Carson, and to the brother Rich, you know what I'm saying, for putting out this, for all coming together and putting out this workshop that they put out today. Ain't gonna lie, I'm tired, so I'm gonna try to keep this video real short. It been a long workshop, it been a long class, it was 8 hours, but I'm honored to have been in there. Shout out to everybody that was there. For whatever reason, I had trouble setting up an account so that I can leave comments. I would have loved to have left some comments, but shout out to everybody that was in the comments. I believe, man, we was over. I believe we was over about 10,000 people. Billy Carson was saying how, you know, we had a stream and had the workshop streaming on like 3 different platforms. It was like 3,000 here, 2,000 here, 6,000 there. When on the platform that I was watching it on, it started with over 500 some people. By the time it was done, it was over 4,000 some people in the comments, and that's not even including, you know, people like me that had trouble getting set up and leaving the comments. So it's really ain't no telling how many more than it was than that. But I just want to say, man, this is a beautiful way to start off the new year. Beautiful way to start off the new year, man. We rising. To all my chosen ones that's out there, feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you by yourself, you're not by yourself, man. We here, we rising, we getting stronger. Our knowledge is increasing, our energy is increasing. But without further ado, I just want to address the workshop. I'm not gonna give away too many. They dropped a lot of jewels. They gave away a lot of good information, man. It was one of those workshops, man. I wish I can just make all my people sit down and watch it. But I understand that this journey and this path is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But then I had some notes because it was just so much. But I don't want to, even though it was $150 for this course. So with respect to these guys that put this content out, obviously I'm not going to give away too much information. I just kind of want to touch on a little bit the stuff that they was talking about, man. It just resonates with, you know, again, with my message. And just great information, man. They just talked about you know, the use of crystals, the benefits of using crystals. They talked about the importance of eating healthy. I mentioned that in previous videos. Chakras. I mentioned chakras in previous videos. We have to learn how to control our energies. First of all, we have to learn our energies. And then we have to learn how to control them. That's very important in our health. They talked about breathing exercises that we don't know. This and it's little stuff like this that go over the average person's head, like breathing exercises. But it's been scientifically, according to this brother Billy Carson. And this is a guy that does his homework. You know what I'm saying? So I have no reason to believe. And he even showed receipts. He showed receipts of actual scientists saying how this, and I'm not going to give away the breathing technique, but how these different breathing techniques, it will keep you out of the hospital. This is what I'm saying. Like, we got to realize the steps and the things that has been put in place to keep us down. You know, and the health system, man, is a big part of it. Man, it was fun, man. People in the comments was turned up. Everybody in the comments was excited. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go down this journey, when you go down this path, a lot of people is gonna make you feel outcasted. A lot of people gonna make you feel like you tripping, you tweaking. What is you talking about? It's not that serious and all that type of shit, right? But when you start, and today is a huge victory for me, because, again, that's a big part of why I started my YouTube channel, to get the help, get the message out there, you know what I'm saying, raise the consciousness of my people, the intelligence of my people the best as possible, but most importantly, to find other people that was on the same type of time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is why I call it spiritual connection, because I knew it was other people out there that was on the same type of time I'm on. I just couldn't find nobody around me. You know what I'm saying? I had like 3. Now I'm down to 1. No, 2. Now I'm down to 2 people that I can actually call and have these type of high level conversations with. Because anybody else, they just not interested, or it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's too much information for them to handle. You know what I'm saying? So it's always refreshing and just, it's always a breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying, to find other people that's on the same type of time you on. And today, man, it was a big victory for us. Big victory. It had to been over 10,000 people collectively that seen this workshop tonight. So just to know that our numbers is growing in the spiritual and conscious community, big victory. Big victory, man. They was playing old school music. It was an 8-hour course, so we took a couple of breaks, and they was playing good high vibrational music, some old school. I love old school music, and they was playing some old school music that I haven't heard before, but it went hand in hand with what we on. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Called I ain't write the name of it down, man, but it was a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. And then also it was another song called Wake Up Everybody by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You know what I'm saying? It go hand in hand, and it's just like, damn, they been coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's why old school music don't exist like it used to back in the day, because it was just so high vibrational. It just, it was just put me in a good mood besides everything else that was going on. Talked about the importance of the pineal gland, and scientists, these so-called scientists that's supposed to be so intelligent, they dismissed the pineal gland, saying that it was nothing, that it was worthless, that it was useless. But our ancestors knew the importance of the pineal gland well before all your technology and all these scientists. Now, I said it once before. In my opinion, now this is no facts on this. This is just my opinion. But in my opinion, you got all these scientists now. That's majority of what they doing now is trying to figure out what our ancestors, our melanated ancestors, our aboriginal people of this planet had already known. That's where all these labs and scientists is coming from. They trying to figure out now. Of course, you got your other stuff that scientists do, but you got a lot of them that's what they trying to figure out. This is why they still having discoveries in Egypt, originally called Kemet. They still trying to figure out what our ancestors knew. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I say we got to get back to our roots. We got to know ourselves. We got to know thyself. Eating healthy. So that's pretty much, like I said, I don't want to give away no jewels. I just want to touch on a couple of topics that they was talking about that resonated with a couple of videos that I had previously put out. I'm just gonna run through them again real quick. Again, chakras, the importance of eating healthy, vibing high. I don't think I really talked about crystals, but they kind of went over crystals. You see, I got my my stones, my crystals. I got some on the table. I even got my daughter getting in crystals now. It's good for you. It's good healing practices in crystals and stones and things like that. That come from the nature. Dr. B, man, he really broke down Christmas. I don't want to, I don't want to pull that Band-Aid back off. Christmas passed already, but he was talking about more about Christmas and really how, that's not even Jesus' birthday. He broke down the origin of reindeer. Why the reindeer, why Rudolph is even called Rudolph. It's a much deeper meaning and a much more deeper background to that, behind that. I mean, the Christmas tree, why we even put gifts under the Christmas tree, it's a meaning behind that. So it's just a lot of things that we don't know, that they lied to us about. And this is all I'm trying to get my people to see. They have lied to us about, pretty much everything. And you got to think about it like that, right? Life is all perception. It's all about the way you see things. I could look at this red cup, right? Me and you, we both looking at the same red cup, but to me, this cup is beautiful. To you, it's the ugliest, stupidest cup you ever seen in your life. But we looking at the same thing. But what makes it beautiful to me and ugly to you? It's just perception, right? So we got to realize that our perception of life, a lot of the way we look at things, and a lot of the ways how we go about life, was taught to us. But who taught it to us? Right? The same people that oppressed us. You see what I'm saying? And then when we did have leaders and that was trying to show us our way and keep us strong and strong-minded as a people, those leaders was killed. So we gotta realize, like, it's just we gotta break down and rebuild mentally, because we've been taught too many lies, man. We've been taught too many lies. And like I said, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm about to wrap it up. But the last part I just said leads right into the very last part I want to get to. And this is the part out of everything that was talked about tonight. This is one part that stuck with me the most. And I just want to give another big shout out to Dr. B. All the gentlemen, all the gods, you know what I'm saying, and goddesses that was in attendance of this event tonight. It was a huge event. January 7th, 2023, the year of the 7, year of the God year, you know what I'm saying. 2023, I believe, is going to be a huge year. It's already starting out big, man. Our people, we is really rising. So for me, it's a huge victory, because again, this is why I started my channel, to find like minds, and I'm finding them. And it's just, man, it's refreshing, because, man, I was feeling outcasted, you know what I'm saying. I was feeling outcast, like, damn, ain't nobody feeling me, nobody understand me. But I'm finding my soul tribe, and we all on the same frequency. And we gonna get some things accomplished, that's for sure. But back to the story and wrapping it up. He just broke down how we are all. This is why. Okay, let me go back for 1 second. I'm sorry. So we all know that, especially for my people. I'm always trying to reach my people in the hood, that's in the trenches, that's really in a messed up environment. I'm always trying to reach them, you know what I'm saying? Because them the ones that need to be raising their vibration and getting up out of that toxic energy, that toxic space, you know what I'm saying? That toxic mentality, right? So this is why, it's so much evil stuff going on around us. You know what I mean? This is why so much hatred and just evil and just wicked ways going on around us that just make us can't stand each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We can't, let's keep it real. Black people, we can't stand ourselves sometimes, because our mentalities has been made so toxic by the people that's put us in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And but the reason it's like that, because we are literally born into sin. This is why you hear it all the time. You hear a lot of people say, man, we already living in hell. This hell right here. It is. This is a hell state. This planet has become a hell state because it has been invaded. It wasn't always like that. Dr. B kind of talked about that a little bit too. I'm not going to elaborate again. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to the people to all of us that actually paid for the course. But I just want to, give my review. It's a hell of a workshop. I wish everybody could have seen it. But he kind of talked about how it wasn't, our ancestors, it wasn't a hell state. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we had our problems and our issues, but it wasn't a hell state planet like it is now. A lot of people feel like they living in hell, and we kind of is, because the people that's in charge, have a very evil, selfish agenda. You see what I'm saying? So we born living in sin, and how he explained that was, think about it. Now this is probably gonna upset some people, but the truth is the truth. We gotta start cutting the lies out, right? We born into sin because our parents, which has been passed down from their parents, was passed down from their parents, and it was passed down from the oppressors. We born getting lied to, right? Our parents is telling us about Santa Claus. That's real. That they got us celebrating Halloween. That's an evil background behind that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these holidays, even something as simple as the New Year, is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that we gotta realize. Like, I know, it's just the New Year, but it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about the energy. We're putting energy into something that's false, right? So that makes us all liars. And my thing is, I just don't get how so many people can just be so religious in church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Bible study and all that, but don't want to know about no truth. It's already, everything has been kind of laid out how it's shown that they've lied to us. So why are we not? I just feel like we should all be truth seeking. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, that's just common sense. Like, y'all lie about this, and this. All right, let me find out the truth behind, everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's real. And it's just so funny that they said that, because I was glancing around and watching a little bit, kind of in and out a little bit on this new movie on Netflix called White Noise, right? I knew it was going to be some jewels in there, and I was kind of in and out, falling asleep on it a little bit. But one part I caught was when he said, and I was kind of nodded off when I heard it, and it woke me right up out my sleep. And it's just so ironic, because it goes with what they was just saying, how we was born in sin. But the man in the movie say, families are the cradle to keeping lies in our civilization. Don't quote me. It might be a little different, but basically what he said was, people's families is the foundations, basically the backbone for keeping these lies going. And that's real. That's real, because we learn Christmas and all these other lies and all this other crap that they taught us. We learned it from the family. But where did they get it from, right? They got it from their parents, right? Our grandparents. Where did they get it from? They got it from their parents. Where did our great-great-great-grandparents get it from? They got it from the oppressor. And it was beaten into them by fear. It was forced into them, which they passed it on down to us. This is why we got to break the generational curses. We have to stop living their lives, because it's messing us up mentally. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm going to leave it there. I just want to kind of like put that on y'all mind a little bit, massage y'all brain a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And get y'all to see, like, we got to get up out this BS, man. We got to get up out this BS. But, man, once again, man, I cannot thank these brothers, these guys enough, man, for a phenomenal workshop. I look forward to another one. It was long. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little exhausted, but they dropped some jewels, great information. And I just wish more people could have seen it, but 10,000 or possibly even more than 10,000 people, that's huge. That's huge. I really didn't expect that many people, because when I first got on, it was only like 500 some people in the comments. So I'm thinking like it's probably, that's probably gonna top out right there. But with it playing on multiple platforms, and we got over thousands of people in each platform, it just let me know we rising, man. Just let me know that I'm really making these spiritual connections, man. I feel good. I feel stronger than ever right now, man. I got a couple of things I got to take care of, patch up, you know what I'm saying, to try to rebuild my strength. But today was phenomenal, man. Hell of a way to start off the new year. So peace, love, light, elevation of gratitude, family. We rise. We rise.